I've been thinking a little bit more about weed control lately on the garden. Seems to have the veg garden under control with kind of plastic and using mulches and things like that, and the other veg garden as well, the second one. One problem I do have is weeds encroaching from the side from the field. It's just a field alongside it, and you get kind of creeping buttercup a lot of nettles, and a lot of docks. The nettles are the worst actually at the moment. So what I've done at the guys, so I've straight put down there a row of plastic 4 foot wide. Looking at it, I'm probably going to have to do another 4 foot again because the nettles have all shot out the side of it, and that's going to kill off the perennial weeds there, the nettles and things. Leave it for about 6 months. And what I did the other night was I dug up 6 comfrey plants, made a load more comfrey plants out of it. So from 6 I've made 96 plants from root cuttings, and I'm going to plant the comfrey down there, undersow it with clover, hopefully, and that should kind of stop the perennials getting hold again. Yeah, I'm going to have to weed out annual weeds. I'll probably have to start with first couple of years, probably pull out a few nettles as well, but I'm hoping that once that gets established, it'll form kind of a barrier, and so it's not bare earth, but it's quite a productive ground. And the comfrey then can be used for my plant foods, for mulches, for going in the bottom of the trenches for peas and beans and stuff. So the cuttings are down here. You see those, and those root trainers. And I mean, I absolutely love these root trainers. If I got one, I could show you. One in here. These are the root trainers, and each one of those sections opens up. I can drop that down, and so you can see, you can check on the roots, see how far on they've got, without having to kind of pull the plant up and out. And they're absolutely brilliant. A bit of an investment. They're not the cheapest thing on earth, but I bought in bulk. So I think I bought like 100 sets of them or something. I've not used them all yet. I've sold some to friends to try and cover costs, or just so it doesn't cost them much. And I use the rest for other things. I've got quite a few things in them at the moment. So I've got some quinoa in some there, which needs heavily thinning. Over here I've got some tomatoes in them. The tomatoes do really well actually. I've got some in pots, individual pots, and then some in these root trainers. There's no difference in the size of the plant. And then I've also got beans and peas in the other one in them. And then I've got some things that are going to stay in here a bit longer. These are that's some sprouts there. The ground's not ready for them, and they can stay in those much longer than they can in the little cells. The other thing I'll probably do with them is plant some rosemary in them, do some rosemary cuttings, and cuttings of other things. I've got a cocktail kiwi at the front. That seems to respond really well to being for cuttings. You see here the peas again in them. Sweet corn responds really well in them because they don't like root disturbance. I think they're a really good investment, and they're reusable. I've had some of these 5 or 6 years now, and they're still working fine. So I think invest in the right pots, and it's pretty good. But hopefully we'll see how this new idea of weed control goes for the barrier of it. If it works well, I'll probably do the whole garden right the way around, and my whole second garden as well, do the perimeter of that one, and we'll just see how it goes from there. I'll keep you posted.